Hi everyone. Today we are going to discuss the topic the four realms of Earth. And I have with me the young man. Hi.
Hi, I'm fine.
That's really super. So it's a topic from geography,
Yeah.
the four realms of Earth.
Yeah.
So let's start the discussion. What are the four realms of Earth?
So the four realms of the Earth are the lithosphere,
Mhm.
the hydrosphere,
Mhm.
the atmosphere, and the biosphere.
Okay, explain lithosphere.
So a lithosphere is the land area,
Mhm.
and it covers 1/4 of the Earth,
Okay.
and most species of
Okay, yeah. Continue.
most species of living organisms lives on the land on the
Okay.
lithosphere.
Now when it comes to the interior of the Earth, can you explain the interior of the Earth?
So there are three layers
Mhm.
which lies beneath the earth.
Mhm.
They are the crust, the mantle, the core. So crust is the outermost layer of the earth,
Mhm.
and it consists of the lithosphere and the hydrosphere. And beneath it lies the mantle. It is a layer which consists of semi-molten rocks,
Mhm.
and beneath it comes the core. It is
Okay.
the hottest layer of the earth, and it said that it gives heat equally as the sun,
Mhm.
and the color of the core is orange,
Okay.
and it consists of molten rocks.
Okay. What do you mean by Sial and Siam? It is there in this topic. Can you
So
explain?
Sial, in this word, Si stands for slicer,
Mhm.
and Al stands for aluminium, and in Sima, Si stands for slicer,
Mhm.
and Me stands for magnesium.
Okay. There is one more term here, knife. Nife. Can you explain it? What is it?
So Ni stands for nickel, and Fe stands for iron.
So it's a combination of
Yeah.
nickel and iron. Okay, that's good. Now, when it comes to lithosphere is all about land. And when
Yeah.
it comes, when we talk about land, so can you just explain how many continents are there?
There are 7 continents.
Which is the largest one?
Asia.
Just explain it.
So Asia is the largest continent.
Mhm.
One reason is that it also consists of one more continent, and that is Europe. And together, these two continents
Okay.
are known as Eurasia.
Okay, Europe is a separate continent, Arman, and Asia is a separate continent. It is just that the combination, the land mass, which
Yeah.
is just joining the both, it is known as Eurasia.
Yeah.
So little part of Europe and little part of Asia together makes Eurasia.
Yeah.
That's fine. Yeah, continue.
So
Why Asia is called as the continent of extremes?
because it's the biggest continent in the world.
And it has the maximum population also.
Yeah.
That is why it is called as the continent of extremes. Anything else? What are the biggest landmarks which we have on this continent?
So we have the largest and deepest inland lake.
Okay, name the largest inland lake of the world.
It's the Caspian Sea.
And name the largest, deepest lake in the world.
Lake Baikal.
Okay. The highest mountain peak of the earth is also in Asia, I suppose.
Mount
Name it?
Everest.
Mount Everest. Superb. The next continent here is Africa. Can
Yeah.
you just explain a little bit of Africa?
So it said that the human Homo sapiens, the
Okay.
present race of mankind,
Mhm.
has been originated from East Africa,
Okay.
and Africa consists of the longest River Nile,
Okay.
and
The largest desert of the world. What's
Sahara
its name?
Desert.
It is also in Africa.
Yeah.
Okay, so you talked about Homo sapiens. So we are also human beings.
Yeah.
So our the origination has been from Africa, isn't it, Arman?
Yeah.
Okay. There is a Strait of Gibraltar also. Can you explain about that?
So a Strait of Gibraltar is a strip of land which separates two water bodies.
Is it land or strip
Sorry,
of water?
strip of water which separates two land masses.
Which are the two land masses separated by this strait?
Europe and Africa.
So Europe and Africa are separated by a piece or a stretch of water which separates two
Two
water
lines.
bodies known as strait, right, Arman? So which is the next continent?
The next continent is.
Let's talk about North America.
Yeah, North
Tell me
America.
something about North America now.
So North America is the third largest continent in the world,
Right.
and North America and South America
Mhm.
are connected by the Isthmus of Panama.
Now, what is isthmus?
So Isthmus is a narrow stretch of land which separates two water bodies.
Narrow stretch of land which separate two big water bodies.
Mm.
It's known as isthmus. Can you just tell me this Panama isthmus separates which two water bodies?
The Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean.
Okay, Atlantic and Pacific Ocean.
Yeah.
And it also connects North America with South America, right,
Yeah.
Arman?
Yeah.
Any big rivers flowing in North America?
No, but in South America, yes.
Name any important rivers of North America. Mississippi is in which
Yeah,
continent?
Mississippi and
Missouri.
Missouri
Okay.
River.
So I think the biggest countries like USA and Canada also part
Yeah,
of
North America.
Now let's come to South America. Explain.
So South America is the second largest continent, I guess. Sorry, fourth largest continent,
Okay.
and it consists of the largest river in the world,
Mhm.
River Amazon,
Okay.
and
Which is the longest mountain
yeah,
range?
it's Andes range.
Andes.
Andes range.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the longest mountain range. It
Mhm.
lies in the South America.
Okay. So South America has big countries like Brazil, Argentina, biggest countries like, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which is the next continent we are going to discuss? Let's
Antarctica.
discuss Antarctica.
Yeah.
So what is the other name of Antarctica?
So Antarctica is also called the White Continent
Why?
because it's covered with ice throughout the year.
Anything else about Antarctica?
Uh,
Can we live there? I mean, is life possible there?
Only 5% chances are there to live.
Okay, because it's either ice sheets, icebergs, everything is all about snow there.
Yeah.
So temperature is very, very low.
Yeah.
So it's so low that it's very difficult to live there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's move to the next continent. Which is it? Europe?
Yeah.
Okay, explain Europe.
So Europe is the
Which
second-
continent is also known as Peninsula of Peninsula?
Europe.
Okay, anything else about Europe?
It's the second smallest continent in the world,
Okay,
and Europe is kind of connected to Asia.
okay. And that part is known as Eurasia.
Yeah.
Arman, it is also the richest part of the world. I mean, most developed part of the world is Europe.
Yeah.
Countries like UK, France, Netherlands, Germany, they're all located. It's one of the richest
Country. Sorry,
continent, I would say. So the last continent?
Last continent is Australia.
Okay, tell me
It's
something
the
about.
smallest continent,
Mhm.
and it lies in the southern hemisphere,
Mhm.
and the temperature is it snows in winters,
Okay.
and its temperature is moderate in summers.
Arman, it is also known as Oceania.
Yeah.
Do you know that? Okay, and the Great Barrier Reef is also this continent. So that is the only place. If we click the photograph from the
Space.
the pictures can be. You can see it because it is Great Barrier Reef is just beneath the water. It's a landmass which is beneath the water, isn't it?
Yeah.
You have coral reefs also
Yeah.
in this continent. Okay. Any information? What is the capital of Australia? Any idea? Canberra.
Yeah.
What is it?
Canberra.
Canberra. Okay. So let's move to Hydrosphere now.
Okay.
How many oceans are there?
There are 7 oceans.
7? Are you sure?
Sorry, 5 oceans.
There are 5 oceans. Can you name them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Atlantic Ocean,
Okay.
Arctic Ocean,
Mhm.
Pacific Ocean, and Indian Ocean.
Okay. The ocean which is named after a country.
Indian Ocean.
Okay, tell me something more about hydrosphere.
So about 71% of the Earth is covered with hydrosphere,
Okay,
means water,
okay,
and the deepest or the biggest ocean in the world is the Pacific Ocean,
okay.
and
Arman, out of all these oceans, which ocean is mostly covered with snow?
the Arctic Ocean.
Arctic, because it is either near North Pole or it is either near
South.
South Pole. So that's why it is all snowy.
Yeah.
Let's come to atmosphere now. Explain.
So atmosphere is actually the air,
Okay.
and
I mean, if I say the air around us is what?
it's
Atmosphere?
atmosphere.
I mean, the air around the earth is all atmosphere.
Yeah.
So just explain the various layers of atmosphere.
So there are many layers like the troposphere, stratosphere, lithosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere.
Okay. Which is the layer where life is possible?
Troposphere,
Why?
because it's the first layer, and after that layer, the temperature is very high, so we can't live there.
Okay. So all the weather activities take place
Yeah,
in
yeah,
this,
there.
isn't it? Okay. Which is the next one?
Stratosphere,
Okay. Which is the next one?
mesosphere,
Which is the next one?
exosphere, thermosphere.
Thermosphere, I think, contains ionosphere
Yeah.
also. So all the radio signals take place where?
Ionosphere.
Ionosphere. I mean, the
Thermosphere.
mobiles which we use, the signals produced by them all are taking place in ionosphere, right?
Yeah.
And the last sphere or the last layer,
It's the exosphere.
exosphere. And after exosphere, what we have?
We have the outer space.
Outer space. Anything else about these layers?
No.
Okay. The last thing is biosphere.
Yeah.
Can you explain what is biosphere?
Biosphere, when all the three layers, all the three layers only,
Okay.
the hydrosphere, lithosphere, and the atmosphere, when combined, makes up the biosphere. It is also known the sphere of life
Okay, means life is possible.
in biosphere.
Biosphere. Okay. There is a term as called as natural environment and human-made environment. Can you
Natural
differentiate?
environment is the environment which has been created naturally,
Mhm.
and man-made environment is the environment which man has made,
Mhm.
like the buildings, the
Okay.
houses.
A human-made environment is
Pollution.
creating pollution also.
Yeah.
Can you explain various kinds of pollutions?
Yeah, there are many pollution like land pollution, air pollution, noise pollution.
Okay. And does due to over pollution, what happens?
Due to pollution, it causes global warming.
Okay, and global warming is not good for the human beings because
Yeah.
temperature rises.
Yeah.
Isn't it? That's good. Raman, we were talking about atmosphere. When temperature, when we go, the lapse of rate. What is
Natural
lapse
lapse rate.
of? Yeah, natural lapse rate.
So
What
when we start going towards the up, the temperature starts falling down.
is that? Okay, so after if we go 160 meters above the land, or the land surface, temperature dips by 1 degree.
Yeah.
Right, Raman?
Yeah.
So Raman, it really was nice talking to you, and the information shared by you was really nice. I hope it will help you in your exams, and
Yeah.
the revision is really going nice.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, Raman, and thanks to the viewers for listening to this short video on the chapter, The Realms of Earth. Thank you.